All right, so I was looking back at my superstar students, the ones who went up over 200 points on the SAT, and I noticed they all had 5 things in common. Number 1, they used real practice tests, and not just 1 or 2. They usually did at least 10 and sometimes closer to 20. The second thing is that they redid the missed questions from those tests over and over and over. They treated them like flashcards, where they would keep track of the ones they missed on a spreadsheet and then redo the ones they missed on blank copies, and it would stay on the list of questions to redo until they actually got it right on a blank copy. Number 3, most of the improvement actually came from math and writing. So some kids did improve on the reading, but it was just much harder. It was much easier to see the patterns on the math and writing because they repeated the same problem types over and over. The fourth thing is that timing was not an issue for these students by the time they took the test. Sometimes right at the beginning it was an issue, but that was something that was constantly in the back of their mind. And so by the time they took the real test, they were never in panic mode where they were just scrambling to finish a question or hoping that they could get to the last 5 in 3 minutes or something like that. They had plenty of time to do everything really well and usually check their work at the end as well. And then the last thing is that they marked up their test. And this is a funny one that you might not think of, but a lot of these students had a somewhat elaborate notation system. So I could look at their test and kind of, guess what their state of mind was, I guess, just based on looking at it. So they would have things crossed out, they'd have question marks, they'd have stars. It was very clear when they had been certain and when they were a little bit worried about a question. And that enabled them to make better decisions in the moment and also use their extra time at the end to go back and only spend that time on things that could lead to points. So those are the 5 main things. I hope that helps you. Good luck improving your SAT score.